you're not, you're not.
I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Washington Commanders. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go in the rain in Landover. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Crow. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
At the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's out wide to Williams. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, L.A.
It's a gain of 20. And the Rams first down.
He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Corey. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Rams.
They'll look to throw. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
First down, Rams.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 27.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
Commanders first down.
Get it?
First and 10 at the
65-yard
34-yard line.
Play action. Here's Daniels. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Second and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Motion, KC. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. His kick is good. And the Commanders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. And he slips through an opening. Lines up getting about 8 at his pass the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 43, here's second down and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he will score. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point from Party is good. And the Rams move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Moving left, now he'll run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Looking out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's taken down inside inside the opponent's 35. A big play there for Washington. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Daniels now on first down. Throw across his body is complete. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Here we go, shot. Cougar 19.
Now Daniels going to give this forward to the receiver.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On the set.
He'll come up to 3rd and 3.
19 tight. Still. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Left side, it's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
79 Bronco.
Daniels gonna throw again. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
This is Irving. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Throwing now, Daniel. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's
in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Commander. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Now they try for an extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Commanders are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll start this on the ground with Cora. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From 23, here's 2nd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. This is intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
On the zone read, here's Daniel. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll check this down to Corum out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Corum. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Back to throw. Moving to his left. He's going to run it. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, 1st and goal.
Ready up.
Here's a run. Good blocking, and he's in. Blake Corum. Touchdown, Rams. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will cut it to a 2-point lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready?
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Let's go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and
Bucky Irving. And he will go all the way. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point, up and good. The Commanders will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. It's 2nd down. Running forward is Cora. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
15 yards. And the Rams.
He'll drop to throw. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. They'll look to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Panther 11. Stephanie. Panther 60. 19 tight. 19. 60 Maverick. 60.
To throw is Daniels. That's caught downfield by Robinson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
44-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On play action, Daniels. A pass pulled in by Ogle. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ready?
Keep it in the air. Here's a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, L.A.
And, Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that can really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates. Let's go. Hey, Cowboy 80. Ready?
Play action. Here's Daniels. Down the field. It's caught on that left sideline. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's Irvin. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Rolling right. He's going to be marked down short of the 45, short of the first down, and here comes 3rd down.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up 4th down.
Here we go.
He'll go. Here's Daniel. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Let's go now.
49-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll go play action here with Daniel. That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 more yards.
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
70.
Of the handoff, it's Irvin. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jared Hurst there to make the tackle. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. Right back to Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
He's got his tight end. That's a Okonkwo. And he will score. Kid Okonkwo. Touchdown, Washington. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, L.A.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. And Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but Listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
That's out wide to Williams. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
The motion man is Nakua. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And he's in! Puka Nakua! Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do. I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, go. 7.
On first down, Daniel gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
Throw to the line now on 2nd and 2.
37-yard line.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Go. Cowboy 8.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Washington.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Get up.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Come on. Set.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
70 Timberwolves. Cup 19. Go.
3rd and long. And here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Oh, not a good punt there. This is a duck. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. They'll run straight ahead with Cora. Finding room across midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He's got space inside the 25. And he's in. Blake Cora His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Daniels now on first down. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Here we go, here we go.
On second down, a run with Irvin. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run with Irvin. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, kicking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Second and 6 coming up.
Second and 6.
18, 5 here.
They'll go again here with Irvin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Big play in the game right here. It's third down.
19, go. Go.
They'll run here. Irvin got first down. Still go. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
And the Commander's going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
At the 1-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
It's a loss of 1.
Now, second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set.
They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
Makes the score. Commanders 37. Rams 34.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Back Set to throw here to begin the drop. He'll take a shot with Mims. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and that will lead to a second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory.